Hello, I am Aliqyaan Mahimwala from the Romeiro family, and I'm here to present to you Student Track 3 AI for Communities, Access, and Public Impact, our solution for the AI for Bharat hackathon. So let's get into it. What we've built is an intelligence layer that sits between you and the government and helps you track and report issues in your locality a lot better. We've built this using React and Tailwind CSS for the front end. We've used Node and Express for the back end. We're using Amazon's RDS for our database, and we're also using the S3 storage to help us store images. Now we've deployed our entire website using EC2 and Amplify. Okay, our website is multilingual, so you can see it supports various different Indian languages. There's two sides to it. First is the user interface. Over here, they have a dashboard where they can see their issues they have actively complained for. They have their profile section, which is information about them, and the WhatsApp bot, which I'll get to a bit later. Now, each user is assigned a civic score. This is basically how often they interact with the system and how many issues they report, how many of them are resolved, how many comments they put, and how often they upvote in the discussion forum. Now you can see this is the very core of our website, which is reporting an incident. You can select the department type and the incident type, then upload evidence for the incident that has happened. You can upload a video or an image, and the description is automatically generated using AI. If you want for the ease and user accessibility, we've also added a voice button where you can just speak out the issue. Finally, you have to select the location where the issue is. You can either search the address or just use the current location. Now, once an issue is reported, what we are doing is we're aggregating similar issues in our database so that it's easier for the administrators to actually track and cluster these issues together. Over here, you can see your individual complaints, and you can also filter them out depending on whether they're pending, in progress, they're resolved. This is the discussion forum. Now, over here, everyone can upload any issue and it shows up over here. People that are facing the similar issue can upvote or downvote. You can comment, you can share this incident on Twitter or WhatsApp, and you can see the progress there is. You can add a comment over here, as you can see. Okay, this basically helps add or build a community which is actively tracking issues in their city. Here, this is the city leaderboard, which shows how many issues there are and a heat map of the entire system where issues are being reported the most frequently. The traffic dashboard has multiple sections to it. The first one is adding your own vehicle. Once you add your own vehicle, you can track your online e-challans, your offense, the section ID, the vehicle number, and a legal notice too. What you can also do is see common traffic fines that help you understand why you were fined and if it was legal or not. If the police ever misconducts with you, you can file a report against them. You can either speak it out or you can type everything manually. Once you have done that, you can track the reports and what status they are over here in my reports. Finally, we have the WhatsApp bot in this section. So we understand how users may not necessarily want to log on to a website to just simply track an issue, and they want something which has decent accessibility. So over here you can see we have our WhatsApp feature where you simply log in with your email. You get an OTP, which I had shown in the profile section. Once you've logged in, you can see your challans, you can see your issues, and you can choose to report an issue too. This works both with voice and images. Moving on to the administrator side of our website, they have a dashboard where they can see all the current issues in the system. They can see the issues individually, or like I said, they can see clusters of the issue. So if multiple people report the same overflowing drain, instead of seeing 10 different drains, they can come over here and see one singular drain. What they can also do is generate a resolution flow. What this does is gives them an entire flow of activities that need to be completed in order to generate and solve this issue. So you can see over here, there's different activities that need to be performed. The administrators can then modify this according to their needs. They can then complete this, and this is again shown to the users. So over here, when you click over here, you can assign an officer, save the details, and mark this step as complete. Misconduct is shown over here. They can be filtered as and when needed. We also have all the users in the system being shown to the admin, and finally, a small analytics page for the administrators section. In the future, we do plan to improve this by making it a lot more scalable, adding load balancers, and making the system such that it is easy to build upon in the future and connect to already existing systems. Thank you.